Good morning, amigos, and welcome to Café con Beto, where we talk about real estate. I'm Beto. This is episode 49. Is the mayor going to raise my taxes? Short answer, yeah, probably. Here's why. Back in April, the council voted 32 to 17 to borrow an additional $250 million per year for the next 5 years. That's $1.25 billion. And given the city's tax credits, the city has a credit rating like you have a credit rating. You're on the hook now for $2.4 billion through 2061, which is about $81 million in servicing per year through 2061. This is a win technically for the mayor because it gives him more resources to work with, and that would theoretically allow him to avoid raising property taxes. But then again, we said that about the parking meter. We said that about the Skyway. We said that about a lot of things. And now we're staring at $1 billion shortfall in the budget. Unfortunately, the mayor is unlikely to keep his promise because math is math, and his math is not mathing. And then also consider that we're being reassessed next year, which is going to be brutal. And the more you're reassessed, the more your taxes are. Even if he doesn't levy the percentage, the overall cost that you pay will be more. He did have his fans. Alderman Dowell, 3rd Ward Finance Chair, said it was historic. It would fund new businesses, affordable homes, cultural projects. And that's all awesome, but not everybody agreed. Alderman Riley, 42nd Ward, he raised concerns about oversight. He tried to get the oversight reduced from $5 million to $1 million, so we would have a little bit more say in the council, or they would have a little more say in the council. Said it wasn't play money. What are we doing here? But that vote for more oversight fell short. In Chicago, aldermanic issues, 26 votes get you the world. But unfortunately for Riley and most of us as taxpayers, the other side got 27 votes. So gold star to Alderman Conway, 34th Ward, a rising star, potential candidate for higher office. He tried to cap the borrowing at $750 million before a previous attempt to cap it at $350 million. Both efforts failed. Conway's in his first term. He's still learning the ropes. He did not count the votes, which is a basic issue. You got to count the votes before you call for vote. Also, shout out to Alderman Lopez, 15th Ward. He tried to get the threshold kind of in between Riley and Johnson at 2.5. The problem with that is that once elected officials declare their position via a vote, it's hard to pull them off of that position. So had Lopez called for the vote before Riley, I think it would have worked. I think it was that close. But it matters who you follow and how they already voted. We should probably talk a little bit about people that are criticizing the process overall. Alderman Walter Burnett, now chairman of zoning, 27th Ward. He made an interesting reference to the council wars in 1980 when Verdoliak and his guys, Burke being one of them, fought against Howard Washington, and then Luis Gutierrez helped break the Gutierrez was the 26th vote and basically gave the mayor control back of the council. But I'm not sure that applies here. I'm not sure that it's that racially charged. I think it's just about money, respectfully. And we need money. Juarez High School got $25 million from the TIF. But for the TIF, there wouldn't be the expansion. But let me connect the TIF and this 1.25 billion. The difference between TIFs and this money is who benefits, who controls the money. Under the new program, the mayor, the 5th floor, controls the money, and that will force the aldermen to come begging hat in hand to the mayor, asking for their projects to be funded. So I think in going along with this, the council actually shot itself in the foot long term. Look, we have a bunch of TIFs in Chicago. That's a tax increment financing district. We should probably do it. So you know what? That's tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll talk about TIFs. Those are expiring. So that money's going away. The COVID-19 relief funds, the federal money, that's going away. And so we had about 2.2 billion that was coming in from tips between now and when they expire. That money will start to flow through to schools, start to flow through to park districts, so they will benefit, but it will definitely sap the power of the members of the city council. All right, so what's this got to do with you? If you're a renter, if you're a landlord, you're going to pay more taxes, directly or indirectly. And while the city's promising that the plan won't raise taxes, the numbers would suggest otherwise. Just look at the $81 million in annual debt service. Look at the TIF drying up. Look at the federal dollars going away. We have to pay for our personnel. It's the majority of our budget. Someone's got to pay for the firefighters and the first responders, the police officers, pay for our schools. And that, my friends, is you. So there's a lot more to unpack here. Tomorrow we'll do tips. We're at 6 minutes. This is the longest video ever. This has been Café con Beto, where we talk about real estate. Today we talked about, is the mayor going to raise my taxes? The answer is yes. And, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.